Hello, it's Leona from the Jungle Farm, and you're here in my greenhouse, and we're going to talk a little bit about making a bee house. So why would we make a bee house? We want to make sure that we have a pollinator house or pollinators in our garden, and so by giving them a little house, that's someplace where they can feel safe, have a spot for them to do a little rest, but it also could be something that would be there through the winter time, so they'll have a nice spot to hibernate. So a pollinator house helps to give a spot where the pollinators, such as things like bees, will have a spot in your garden to do to be able to stay and have a little house. So I've collected up things we need. I have gotten old used water bottle, and I've got lots of things from my garden. So I got some, when I was clipping them off, this is from a dahlia. There's some lily stems, so just a whole bunch of different types of dried items that I'm doing. And the reason I like the dahlia is because it actually has a little hole in the bottom of it, so it gives a really nice space for your pollinators to sneak in. So you're going to cut your tops and your bottoms off of your water bottle, and I've already started it. So I would suggest this is something you really need to talk to mom and dad about before you get out scissors. So maybe mom and dad can help you with this. And then once you've got that cut, you're going to cut all of your stems the length you need. Don't worry about it being exact, because it's okay if they kind of poke out either ends. So you can see I have lots of different stems and dried material, and it could even be grass. Now I already did some cut up so I could show you quickly, and I'm going to, you could do this bit by bit. I might have to do a little bit of that. So I already had some done, and I'm going to stick it in my little water bottle, and then I want it nice and tight. So I'm going to keep putting more and more pieces in till it's nice and tight, because we don't want it to fall out. So it's something we can keep on working on, putting more and more pieces till it's really nice and tight so that the wind doesn't blow anything out. Okay, so there we are. You can see I have and I have not. I've got ends on either side, but there's good spots, little holes for any of those pollinators, which might be bees, but it might be other insects that help us out with pollinating, which is moving from flower to flower of our vegetables and our fruits to make sure that they make the fruit or the vegetable. Once I'm done that, I'm going to hang it in my garden. So I have gone and gotten a piece of twine, and I am going to put that twine around here with just a slip knot, and I am going to, oh, I say that so carefully, but maybe I'm not going to be able to use a slip knot because it's too heavy, so I'm going to have to knot it. And then I'm going to be able to hang this, I'll get that nice and even in the center, and I'll be able to hang that up in a tree or somewhere in my garden, and we will find pollinators come in. They may not have gotten out and got moving just yet this spring, but you'll, over the season, see that pollinators use your lovely little house. So best of luck in making your house, and please send photos so we can see the great. Thanks so much.